Coming to you live from Southern California, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab, Reid Detmers. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Wyatt Langford, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. That one in there across the letters. Langford wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. Fastball is outside. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Danny Jansen.
Yeah, slumping a little bit in this series. Just 2 hits to this point, but he's certainly a guy that could still make an impact in this one. It'll be interesting to see, though, if he makes any adjustments or if the pitchers continue to have the upper hand against him.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Just starting things out here in Angel Stadium. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Corey Seager goes deep. Home run number 15 on the year. And the Rangers take the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
1 down. Next up for Texas, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-0. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. That clips the corner. That one ripped right center field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The relay not going to get him. He's in there.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One out, runner at second. Here is Joc Pederson. Homered last night, added another hit as well. That one finds the corner, and that's strike one. Man at second. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That is fifth, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's Josh Jung. Jung with a homer in his last game. Sliced hard but foul. That one the other way, and foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one not close. And the count 1-2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
Yeah. That's inside. Ball 2.
Jung leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul ball there.
Foul ball.
And he
Ball
dodges
3.
that fastball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
The other way, and it stays fair. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. The tag, and he's safe. 3-0.
Well, that worked out as good as it could have. We mentioned the RBI opportunity with the runner moving on the 3-2 pitch, and he cashed in by finding a hole in the outfield. You know, that takes a little extra concentration in the box because of the movement on the base paths. Easy to get distracted, so that was a really nice job there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's Jansen to hit. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
Hook one.
Man on second, 2 down. Right side. And that ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Angels coming up. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jorge Soler, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Soler with some impressive production lately. Swing and a ground ball. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, and that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of 1 swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
Trout in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Yoan. And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control, and not many guys can spot them consistently where they want to, but he's one of those exceptions. He's found a way to corral a split, and he can place it on a dime just like he did right there.
2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe. Inside. And that is ball 1. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
Ball 2.
Tap back to the mound. Fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. Smith matched a homer in his last game. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1. Smith starting up the middle at second. He made his big league debut in 2022, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Fastball for a strike. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Way
Ball two.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Makes the catch. One down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Oh, 1 down. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the Rangers batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Ball.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Next offering
that's
misses.
the ball.
Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next pitch misses way outside. Hits the top of the zone at 98 for a strike. In the air, left field. Adell under it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Corey Seager.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Line drive, short hop to third. Moncarda tossed to first. And Seager is set down. And that is that. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
We don't hold back, we're right in your face. We can't lose, we take your first place. They want to do it like
back in Anaheim, and now it's the Angels cleanup battle. Jo Adell. Adell went deep in his most recent game.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Fights it off. He'll see another. And
Ball
that's
2.
off the inside edge. 2-2. Next
Ball.
offering is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Langford settles under this one. One down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Zach.
And next for LA, Zach Neto.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
No.
Just
no.
missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a 2-strike slider, start it middle away and let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, and I think he was also a little lucky right there.
Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. And the Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
The 1-1.
Looks like he's being a little
low.
cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The count 2-1. Now he breaks his bat. Not in time.
Safe.
He's safe.
It was a healthy cut, but the same can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed. Tough play for the defense on what was kind of a swinging bunt.
Man at first, Joc Pederson stepping in for the Rangers. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Off the plate.
Well, these Rangers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Joc Pederson bops one out. His 16th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Oh, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Reid Detmers departs, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Chase Silseth.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Jung stands in now and watches strike 1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one ripped, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So up next, Sam Haggerty. He doubled home a run in his first AB.
Hike. That's a ball.
2 runs across in the inning. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. In the air to left center. Adell has a beat on it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the catcher, number 9,
Danny Jansen to hit here. Grounded out his first time up. Jansen working through some struggles lately. 2 down, nobody on.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Way upstairs. Ball 3. And a foul ball. Three-2 on the way. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game.
Frequency, no fake. Don't interrupt cause I'm in a rush. No feasting off of my placements. Don't catch me like a transaction cause you done overdrafted my contract.
As we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncarda.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fastball gets the corner at the knees. In the air, right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Clips the corner. Strike one. O'Hoppe launched a homer in his most recent game. The 0-1. Foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Here's the 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Oswald Perez. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the third. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Angel Stadium, out of the 4th, Josh Smith stepping in for the Rangers. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
If you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Up next for the Rangers, Jake Burger.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Adell in position, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey.
Here's Seager to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball
he's
2.
really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And
Ball
another
3.
ball. That catches the corner. The Rangers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. And let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
You know,
Ball.
these
No,
Angels
that's it.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Mike Trout. Not looking his first time up.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Soler on at first, nobody out. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 3.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 out, man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. He's 0 for 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. In the dirt. And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Adell batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. And down on strikes. Out number 3. Angels leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back in Anaheim, new inning getting started. Brandon Nimmo stepping in for the Rangers.
Well, these Rangers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Foul ball there. Left field. And there's 1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And Joc Pederson stands in. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
So man aboard. Josh Jung will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. 1 out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Swings swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
The center fielder, Sam.
So next to hit for Texas, Sam Haggerty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Ha!
Pederson stands at second with 2 gone. Right through there for a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. Peraza. And that's the 3rd out. Rangers lead 1. They lead it, though, 6-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Just missed.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And up next for Los Angeles, Nolan Schanuel. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Next offering is down low. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Moncarda takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
There's a swing and a miss.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on. That one ran inside, almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye in that spot.
That's too high.
Outside ball 4.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. At the plate, Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped up. Jung. and that's the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't bring out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Music composed with a jam. The sun is shining on some L-O-V-E love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now heat reside way past sun. And we love sun. That's
Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers.
Number 9, Danny Jansen.
Ball.
Now 1-1. That one fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter, number 8.
So digging in, Josh Smith.
He rides.
Yoan. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Jansen gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt, throws to second, and he's out easily.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Ball.
The Rangers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Berger in the box again, takes a strike.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Inside. Just missed. Fastball for a strike.
Ball 2.
That one lifted to left. Adell coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Oswald Perez. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Cole Winn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Latz also throwing. Here's Yoan. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And the 0-2. High fly ball, right field. Nimmo moving under this one. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, the designated
Back to
hitter,
the top of the
Jorge
Angels lineup. Jorge Soler up at the plate. 1 for 2. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Check swing. He held up. And 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. That
Ball
one
3.
missed. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
This one in the air. Smith. 2 up, 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
Next,
Had pretty
for
good
the
timing on it.
Angels,
Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
27, Mike
2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one in there to Mike Trout.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Two down, nobody on. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Inside, almost got him.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Angels,
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Stevenson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 3.
No, that's a ball.
And that's downstairs. And the count now 2-0. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop Corey Seager.
Here comes Corey Seager. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Rangers, the right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Pulls that one foul. That
Ball,
misses,
that's down.
and it's 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels nothing.
Now pitching for the
We're
Rangers,
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cole Winn.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Josh Lowe getting ready to hit. This ball's chopped on the ground. Seager on to first.
Yeah,
and
you're out.
1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
the left fielder, number 7, Jo
Here's Jo Adell.
Adell.
And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Ball. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Neto
down.
up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. Here's a 1-2. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Angels go quietly there, still up against a 6-0 deficit.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Angels,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Romano. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Joc Pederson.
Leading off for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Joc Pederson.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. That one to first. Schanuel steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Jung. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Now the 0-1. Ripped to short. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
For the Rangers, the center fielder, Sam Haggerty.
Next up for Texas, Sam Haggerty. High fly ball out to left field. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rangers 6 and the Angels nothing. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. On to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
For the Angels, the third baseman, Yoan.
Here is Moncarda, swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
This one in the air. Jung. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, number 14.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Winn will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Carter Baumler. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. See you later. So he blasts one out the other way, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 6-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So two down. Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Perez.
Ball one.
And
that's
another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Here's a 2-1. Swings through that high fastball. Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Angel Stadium, they put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Josh Smith.
Here's the second baseman, Josh Smith. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
That one outside, and that's ball 2. Romano, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. 2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jordan Romano done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Brent Suter. He's into the game with the bases empty. So up next, Jake Burger. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Rangers go down quickly there. They lead it though 6-1. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Jorge Soler. And a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Haggerty under it, brings it in. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels, the center field.
Here's Trout. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Wow.
That one misses. Ball 1. One down, base is empty here in the ninth.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Ground ball left
Just
side,
foul.
and that's just foul. Here's a 1-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Number 3, Josh Lowe.
Ball.
The 1-0. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Burger. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 7.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Carter Baumler is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, JoJo Romero. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. So they're down to their final out. Jo Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Ball inside.
Trout off of first with 2 away. No question about this one. It's out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-3.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Breaking ball misses down and away. The lefty, the 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away.
Ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That's foul.
Foul ball. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And now it's a little bit low. And it's 3-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him.
Yes.
That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
6-3 our final score. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schanuel. Thanks for joining us.
yeah.